I've never said it that slow in my life. So her resourcefulness. It's kind of hard to explain because
Cuando leo, es muy difícil entender, tratar de leer con fluidez.
could you describe in English what is a waterfall? What is it?
Ok, a waterfall is an... Cuando tú lo dices, yo lo escucho unexpected, con la I.
Unexpected. It's a little, it's muy duro, muy duro. So welcome back once again. My name is Levi, and today I will be teaching English to my great dear friend Jonah from Colombia.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Yeah, my friends Levi tried to teach me little things in English. And I am very excited to start.
Okay, so to begin, we're going to practice pronunciation with some upper intermediate level sentences, okay? Go ahead and repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
The unexpected malfunction of the city's power grid left millions of people in complete darkness.
Okay, the unexpected malfunction of the city's power grid left millions of people in complete darkness.
In complete darkness.
In complete darkness.
See, and I would say unexpected one more time.
Unexpected.
Yeah, and here's the thing. When I just said it that last time, that sounded a little bit unnatural, but I was, purposely trying to pronunciate the end. But yeah, the unexpected malfunction.
Mira que cuando tú lo dices, yo lo escucho unexpected, con la I. Unexpected. Yes, unexpected.
Unexpected. It's muy duro.
El problema es que no noto el final. Unexpected. O sea, yo lo escucho como tit, pero tú me dices que es ted. O sea, lo estoy haciendo muy marcado. Yo sé, pero unexpected.
It's very close, but puedes decir Ted.
Ted. Okay, lo diría así.
Unexpected. Yeah.
The unexpected.
Yeah, that sounds good. Great.
Okay, thank you. The unexpected malfunction of the city's power grid left millions of people in complete darkness.
So, incredibly close. Only thing I would say is grid, the power grid.
Grid.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, my friend.
So, el siguiente, her resourcefulness in the face of uncertainty led the team to safety.
Okay, her resourcefulness.
So here's the thing. So I've never said it that slow in my life, but I'll say it fast and then I'll try and say it slow again. Okay. So her resourcefulness. So yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain because we should be saying it with like more of an S sound, like resourcefulness, but Americans don't say it like that. It almost sounds like a Z, like resourcefulness.
Okay. Here, resourcefulness.
So don't forget the CE in the middle. So resourcefulness. Excellent. Great.
Okay. Here, resourcefulness.
Yeah, that's great. It's perfect.
Qué palabra tan compleja. Her resourcefulness in the face of uncertainty led the team to safely.
So led the team to safety.
Led the team to safely.
Not safely, it's safety.
Safety.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Otra vez, la última. Her resourcefulness in the face of uncertainty led to the team to safety.
Incredible. Perfect.
Por fin. This is muy difícil.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
okay.
But that was great. The last time sounded perfect.
Gracias, amigo. Eso me anima mucho.
Okay. The quiet town was never the same after the discovery of the strange artifact in the lake.
Okay. The quiet town was never the same after the discovery of the strange artifact in the lake.
So incredibly close, almost perfect. Pero you said strange, but it's just strange.
Strange.
Sí, pero sin la E al principio. So strange. There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The quiet town was never the same after the discovery of the strange artifact in the lake.
There you go. Great.
Genial. Awesome.
Okay. So moving on to the next section, we have some sentences in Spanish that we're going to translate to English. So if you would like to read the Spanish version, we can continue.
Ok. El tren se detuvo repentinamente en medio de la nada sin explicación alguna. Wow.
Okay.
Pues está difícil. Se detuvo. To stop. Repentinamente.
In este caso, suddenly.
Okay. The train stopped suddenly in the middle of the where? No. In the middle of the nada. Annie. En medio de la nada. Wow. ¿Cómo se dice nada en inglés? Annie.
Okay. So in this case, it's like a figure of speech. We would say in the middle of nowhere.
Yo sabía.
In this case, it means like there's nothing around. Maybe like you're in the wilderness, but there's no city, there's no houses, there's no people in the middle of nowhere.
Nada.
Mm-hmm.
Acá se dice nada. Pero okay, nowhere. Okay, the train stopped suddenly in the middle of nowhere. Any some explanation? Alguna? Any one explication?
So incredibly close, but you have to say. I actually don't remember if you said sin. So sin without.
Without any explication?
So explanation.
Okay, without any explanation.
There you go. And you pretty much have the entire sentence. So if you want to put it all together, that was great.
Okay, ¿cómo se dice tren? Right?
The train.
Train?
Mhm.
The train stops suddenly in the middle of nowhere without any explanation.
Yeah, so that was perfect. Solo te falta of, so middle of nowhere, but I'll read the whole thing, and it's almost exactly what you said.
Okay.
The train stopped suddenly in the middle of nowhere without any explanation, which is
Wow.
exactly what you said.
Wow, genial, increíble.
Very, very good. So if you'd like to read the second, we can continue.
Ok, el niño encontró una llave antigua enterrada en el jardín de su abuela.
Mhm.
Ok, the children found one ancient, no, yo sé que ancient no va, pero no recuerdo, no sé otra forma de decirlo. Ancient cave enterrada, debajo de enterrada, no sé cómo se dice.
Buried, so it's like buried.
Buried, wow, no la conocía. Buried in the garden, in the grandmother's
So
garden.
it's very, very close, but you said the children, pero la palabra es el niño, no es los niños, right?
Ay, verdad, se me olvidó. Thank you, my friend. Okay, the boy found a Asian cat buried in the grandmother's garden.
So in this case, we wouldn't say in the grandmother's garden, we would say in his grandmother's garden. Pero su, sí, se dice su abuela, so
Ah, yeah.
el jardín de
Yeah.
su abuela, so it's
Oh,
his
sí, 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 sí.
grandmother's garden.
Sí, señor, in his grandmother's garden. Ajá.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was excellent. I'll go ahead and read the translation that I have, which is very close to yours, okay?
Okay.
The child found an old key buried in his grandmother's garden.
Ah, the child. Okay.
Mhm.
The boy.
Well-
¿También se puede decir? The boy.
Yeah, so the boy works perfectly. Also, you said ancient. That also works instead of old. I actually think ancient is a little bit better. But yeah, yours is fantastic. Great.
Okay. Genial. Thank you, my friend.
Okay. Now, moving on to the next section, we're going to be translating English sentences to Spanish. Are you ready?
Estoy listo.
Okay. The pilot remained calm and managed to land the plane safely despite the engine failure.
Okay. Remind. Call. Remind.
Remained. Yeah,
Remained. Remind. Ok. Ok, ya la tengo. El piloto guardó karma y manejó. No sé por qué dice to land the plane. Pues yo, o sea, no sé por qué lo dice así, pero suena como un poco raro para mí. Porque yo lo diría como el vuelo.
Oh, well.
Pues sí,
So-
pues imagino que an airplane in the air with a engine failure. And I say that fly of the plane
Yeah.
fly, algo así. Pero no sé por qué land. Bueno, lo voy a traducir y tú me corriges. Ok. El piloto guardó karma y manejó el vuelo de forma segura a pesar de la falla mecánica.
So that sounds excellent to me, but the translation I have is a little different, okay?
Ok.
El piloto se mantuvo tranquilo y logró aterrizar el avión con seguridad a pesar de la falta del motor.
De la falla del motor. Wow.
Yeah.
Mire, de hecho, lo que yo dije es diferente a lo que tú dijiste. Es diferente porque
Oh.
yo pensaba que voló bien, o sea, en el aire, ¿sí?
Oh,
Pero
okay.
tú dijiste
So,
aterrizó. Ahí el contexto cambia. El
right.
contexto
So
cambia.
I guess the key difference, right, is that landing. What is the word for landing?
¿Landing?
Aterrizar,
Sí.
like this.
Ah. No, es que la verdad no sabía qué significaba to land the plane. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Es aterrizar? ¿Significa aterrizar? To land the plane?
I think so. That's so this one, right? That's the motion of landing, is going
Oh.
down to the ground, al suelo.
Ok, no lo sabía. La verdad, nunca lo había visto así. Yo por aquí podría decir arrive and
Llegar.
manage to arrive. Yeah, to arrive safely.
Well,
¿Podría?
here's the thing. In English, llegar would be like to arrive. That almost seems like it was a plan to be in a specific place. But this sounds more like an emergency landing. Like
Mm.
you could have landed in a field or something,
Mm.
in a campo.
Ok, entiendo. Es algo muy específico, muy específico del momento, como aterrizar, sí. Oh, ok, entiendo. Wow,
Yeah,
interesante.
but that was very good.
Ok,
Okay, so the second sentence, after wandering through the city for hours, they finally found the hidden alley where the adventure would begin.
ok. Wandering through the city for hours.
Mhm.
Ok, alley. Wow, interesante. Ok, what is that wandering?
So wandering is when you walk somewhere, but you don't necessarily have a specific place you're going. It's almost like you're exploring. You're just walking around and just being observant of what's around you.
Oh,
Almost
interesting.
like
Oh,
walking and being curious at the same
ok,
time.
I got you. Alley es permitido? No, o prohibido.
Callejón oculto.
The hidden alley is a callejón.
Yeah, callejón oculto. oculto.
Ok.
Yeah.
Ok, listo, lo tengo. Sería así. Después de caminar a través de la ciudad por horas, ellos finalmente encontraron el callejón oculto donde las aventuras iniciarían.
Okay, so me gusta mucho tu traducción, pero hay la traducción para esta. Después de deambular por la ciudad durante horas, finalmente encontraron el callejón oculto donde comenzaría la aventura.
Oh, I love this part. Donde comenzaría la aventura. Sí, me gusta.
Yeah,
Ok.
but yours sounded good too.
Ok, sí, es lo mismo, solo que lo tuyo está un poco más refinado. Está increíble, me gusta.
Okay, so moving on to the next part, we're going to practice more pronunciation with a paragraph, okay?
Ok, ahí voy. One afternoon, while exploring an abandoned subway tunnel, a group of urban explorers stumbled upon an old vault door covered in graffiti. Curious, they worked together to open it. Behind the door, they discovered an entire underground city, seemingly untouched for decades. Wow, decades, okay. Dust floated in the air as they walked through the silent street. Their footsteps echoing. Muy difícil. Their footsteps echoing. However, as they ventured further, they realized they weren't alone. Shadows flickered in the distance, and a strange noise began to echo through the tunnels, turning their curiosity into fear.
That was very, very good. Very good.
Thank
so there are a few seemingly.
Okay, seemingly.
And you would say their footsteps echoing.
Echoing. Wow, thank you.
And so back to seemingly, we would say seemingly untouched for decades.
Decades.
And I would say dust floated.
Dust floated. Sorry.
See?
Floated?
Yeah, it's very, very good. Floated. Yeah.
Floated. Okay.
And un poco, however, as they ventured further. There you go. That was most everything that was pronounced poorly. But I want to read the whole paragraph, so when you edit, you can pretty much compare every single word. Okay? Okay. So one afternoon, while exploring an abandoned subway tunnel, a group of urban explorers stumbled upon an old vault door covered in graffiti. Curious, they worked together to open it. Behind the door, they discovered an entire underground city, seemingly untouched for decades. Dust floated in the air as they walked through the silent streets, their footsteps echoing. However, as they ventured further, they realized they weren't alone. Shadows flickered in the distance, and strange noises began to echo through the tunnels, turning their curiosity into fear.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you pronounced you did very well for the whole paragraph. But I wanted to have a reference for you for every single word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Okay. One afternoon, while exploring an abandoned subway tunnel, a group of urban explorers stumbled upon an old vault door covered in graffiti. Curious, they worked together to open it. Behind the door, they discovered an entire underground city. Okay, seemingly untouched for decades, dust floated in the air as they walked through the silent street, their footsteps echoing. However, as they ventured further, they realized they weren't alone. Shadows flickered in the distance, and a strange noise began to echo through the tunnels, turning their curiosity into fear.
So very good, excellent.
Thank you, my
So
friend.
there are a couple still. So la palabra urban.
Okay.
And there was one more that caught my attention, but I lost it. Okay, I think maybe graffiti. Graffiti? How'd you say that?
Yo dije graffiti,
Oh yeah, graffiti.
Oh, thank you, my friend. No presté atención a
Yeah,
esa.
but
Okay.
otherwise pretty good. Very good.
Ok, thank you, my friend. Ok, lo que más me cuesta es mantener la coherencia en la lectura porque me demoro mucho en entender lo que estoy leyendo. O sea, yo lo entiendo. O sea, en este momento puedo traducir este párrafo casi completo, pero cuando leo es muy difícil entender, tratar de leer con fluidez porque no entiendo tan rápido. O sea, con dos lecturas, con la primera lectura es muy difícil, pero cuando lo leo dos veces es mucho mejor para leerlo con fluidez.
Yeah, that makes sense because I guess you know the flow of the paragraph the second time you read it, right?
Yeah. Pero está genial. Muy buena
Yeah.
práctica.
Okay, so moving on to the next section, now we're going to describe an image to practice, okay? So whenever you're ready, go ahead and describe this image.
Ok. Bueno, ahí voy. Wow, the image is very futurist, Illuminati. Okay, this image we see much technology. I don't know if it's maybe a military base in a jungle because we see in this image, ¿cómo se dice cascada?
A waterfall.
A waterfall.
Mhm.
Podemos ver una gran cascada. We see a huge waterfall, and in the around of the waterfall, a base. I think that is a military base because this project seems a scientist, and these scientists are experimenting with a strange ancient. ¿Cómo se dice pirámide? ¿Pirámide?
A pyramid, cognate.
A pyramid?
A
Yeah.
pyramid.
Okay, thank you. The scientists are investigating ancient and strange epic pyramid. Pyramid, I don't know, I guess. And yeah, it's a crazy. In this image we see an helicopter, but this helicopter is very particular because don't ¿cómo se dice cola? Cola, ¿cómo se dice? Tile? Don't tile, and
Cola is a
tile?
line, right?
Line or tile?
I'll be honest, I don't quite understand.
Cola, de la parte trasera de.
Gotcha, like the tail behind the helicopter.
The tail. Ajá,
Yeah.
yeah, this helicopter don't tail, and it's very strange that moving the air with tail. But anyway, it's incredible. Much technology.
Okay. So I have a question for you then. Okay. So you mentioned the cascada, the waterfall in the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you describe in English what is a waterfall? What is it?
Okay, a waterfall is a river, but this river in river face and precipice. ¿Cómo se dice precipicio?
The beginning, right? The beginning.
No. Okay. A waterfall is a river that encore or that face with an down caída.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. This. ¿Cómo se dice masa de agua? Masa de agua. This
There's
enormous.
¿Sí? A lot of water or more water?
More. Okay. The enormous weight water and don't to do anything that to fall in the down, and is pretty much is forming a waterfall, a cascada, I guess.
Okay. That was very good, and that did make sense. We'll improve it at the end. But
Okay.
I'd like to condense your description, okay?
Okay, está bien, amigo.
Oh, so Jonas said this looks like a military base, or at least a place where scientists are studying. It looks like they are doing research on a futuristic-looking pyramid. We don't know what it does, but it's bright blue, and it's they're studying it. He also noticed the helicopter in the image. He noticed that it's quite particular because it doesn't have a tail, and I believe the tail is used to steer it, I think. And we also spoke briefly about the waterfall in the background, and we described what a waterfall is. And he's saying that it is pretty much the end of a river where there's tons of water that has nowhere to go but down, and that's what creates a waterfall. And that is Jonah's description.
Siento que me estoy acercando mucho a tu forma de escribir. In few time, I don't know, in few months, I think that I can't to describe with you como you doing.
I understand. So you're saying in a few months' time, you will have the ability to describe images like I do.
Eso. Exactamente, amigo.
Yeah.
Siento que me estoy acercando. Siento mucha más soltura a la hora de comunicarme y es increíble, es increíble.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna get there, I promise, because we're gonna have. As long as you're in for it, I'm ready for 1,000 more episodes. So we're gonna be. I really want to have the most consistent and thorough documentation of learning a language from beginner level to fluency, and I think we're gonna do that together. So
Yeah,
I'm super
it's
excited.
incredible. Yo también, es
Yeah.
increíble. Muy bien, amigos. Thank you for watching in this new episode, and I hope you learning with us. And yeah, see you in the next episode, my friends.
Sí, muchas gracias. Nos vemos, amigos. Boom.